Have you ever wondered why we sometimes get stuck just when we most want to move forward? There's something fascinating. The algorithm of willpower, a concept that is transforming the way we understand our own limits. How many times have you had a brilliant dream, a clear goal, but something invisible seems to hold you back? This paralysis in the face of our deepest desires is more common than you think, but there is a solution. The exciting thing is that every attempt, every small step you take, is actually a quantum manifestation of your willpower. It's as if every decision creates a new reality, a new path toward your goals. Because mental clarity isn't a gift. It's a skill we can all develop. Can you imagine being able to identify exactly what is holding you back and having the mental clarity to take that first step toward manifesting your deepest goals? How many times have you had a brilliant dream, a clear goal, a vision that consumes you, but something invisible seems to hold you back? A gravitational pull of inertia that anchors you to the immutable present. To understand the algorithm of willpower, we must transcend traditional disciplinary boundaries. It is not merely a psychological construct, but an interface between consciousness, energy, and information that operates on multiple planes of existence. You feel paralyzed, trapped in a cycle of inaction, despite having clear dreams and goals. That frustration is the echo of stagnant energy. Isn't it heartbreaking to feel that your potential is imprisoned? That there is a better you waiting to be unleashed, but an invisible force is holding you back? This immobility is not laziness. It is a misalignment of your vibrational frequency with the flow of the universe. It is the silent roar of a dormant dragon within you, waiting to be awakened. Discover the keys to the algorithm of willpower and unleash a transformative force that will allow you to advance synchronizing your intention with the cosmic dance of manifestation. What stops you is not a physical barrier, but an interference in the collective and individual field of intention. Every idea, every limiting belief, is anchored in vibrational patterns we have inherited or adopted. The algorithm of will operates in the superposition of these fields, decoding the waves of your desire versus the particles of your fear. Awaken to the certainty that your will is not just a brain function, but a quantum force that can collapse infinite possibilities into a single palpable reality. Yearn for mastery over this algorithm to navigate the dimensions of your being. Don't stay on the shores of your potential. Immerse yourself in this knowledge and manifest the life you've always dreamed of. This is not a call to action. It is an invitation to quantum transformation. Before, you felt that paralysis was a weakness, a curse. Your dreams seemed distant, an unattainable fantasy, and mental clarity a luxury few possessed. You were moving through a labyrinth of good intentions and blocked paths. After understanding the algorithm of willpower, inaction reveals itself as a sign, not a verdict. You acquire the ability to dissipate interference, to see the hidden patterns that hold you back. Your willpower becomes an unstoppable force, and your goals, inevitable destinies. Mental clarity is your new norm, a precise tool for sculpting your reality. The bridge to this new reality is the understanding and conscious application of the principles of the algorithm of willpower. It is the process of energetic recalibration, of untying your existential knots, and attuning yourself to the frequency of manifestation. Where and when does paralysis manifest? Are there recurring themes? This reveals the flaws in your algorithmic code. What emotions emerge at the thought of moving forward? These emotions are the variables that distort your willpower signal. Often, the bad ideas that hold us back are not conscious. What internal narratives have you absorbed about your ability, your worth, or the difficulty of manifestation? These are the corrupt lines of code in your system. Through mindfulness practices and energy visualization, you learn to generate a wave of pure intention without the interference of fear or doubt. This is like debugging your code. Emotional release and cognitive restructuring techniques are used to release energetic blockages that impede the flow of willpower. This is the process of rewriting problematic lines of code, connecting individual willpower with a higher purpose, transcending egoic goals, and tuning in to the greater good. This raises the frequency of the algorithm. The algorithm of willpower is not static. It is a dynamic system, a reflection of our conscious paralysis is not a condemnation, but rather a coded message from the universe. An invitation to look more deeply into the interconnections between our thoughts, emotions, and the vast field of possibilities. Every time we feel stuck, the cosmos asks us, are you truly aligned with what you claim to desire? Or is there an interdimensional pattern, an energetic not preventing you from dancing to the rhythm of your own existential symphony? By embracing the understanding that every attempt, even the smallest, is a quantum manifestation, we transform frustration into potential. We are no longer mere spectators of our lives, but quantum architects of our reality. What truths about your own will are yet to be revealed? Are you ready to rewrite your own existential algorithm and manifest the reality your soul yearns for? What if the only real limitation is your belief in limitation itself? Allow this truth to resonate deeply within your being, compelling you to share this revelation with those who, like you, yearn for spiritual growth and mental clarity. Because by illuminating our own path, we light beacons for humanity, creating a collective tapestry of conscious will that redefines the destiny of our species. The age of paralysis is over. The age of quantum manifestation has begun. It's your time to activate your algorithm of will and soar beyond any perceived limits.